Hey, how's Christmas?
Oh, hey, Christmas. Pretty good Christmas.
As soon as we start, he walks away from the microphone. I don't know what kind of unprofessional deal.
No, I bought those for myself.
Hey, don't show me your list.
Sorry.
It's a secret.
Keeping it,
Check
it
twice.
twice.
It's like Christmas.
Whose gifts are those?
Hopefully mine.
Man, I'm gonna be pissed if we didn't open those earlier. I got a bunch of clothes, mostly winter wear. They're really thinking about today.
See, I didn't get any winter wear. They trying to let me die.
I got no shirts. I got one shirt from my brother. It's a gag. And then I got 3 wolf shirt from 7th Kevin.
3 wolf shirts? That's wolf. A deal.
3 shirts each with a wolf on it?
Yep, you got me. And what's going on in Max Payne?
Slow motion.
No, we need to.
Hey, man, turn off the. There's no time for.
This is too much pain.
Turn this shit off.
I actually I did not enjoy the Max Payne film until they got to the point where they started doing bullet time.
Yeah.
It looks so fucking stupid. I'm like, just take it out. It looks so dumb.
I just like when he ran around with the shotgun here. This is my favorite part because he just keeps going, "Hey, G, you're dead." One shot
I got like
every time.
25
Anyway,
lists here.
Get too many lists. We need to get going.
Quite a few lists.
See, I printed off my actual top 10 list.
Yikes!
And I also printed off my initial.
Probably should have ordered them.
Thing. I didn't write some numbers.
Nah, I'm alright. We'll figure it out. And you still need
Sally,
to add 2. Where's Sally?
Sally, what the heck you did? How many? See, I played 12 games this year, which is actually a big surprise. I played like 7 last year.
1 per month.
Exact. 12 days of Christmas.
Checking it twice. Playing them twice.
Not really. I played them a couple.
I didn't beat about half of them on here. I didn't beat. I guess just 2 of them.
What do you? Let's just do it. Who wants to? Let's say top 10. Let's start off with a little of yesteryear.
Yeah. What happened last year?
A category called. I see. I had a funny gag name for this. I don't remember.
What? The snow?
No.
Snow games of yesteryear?
I don't know.
Reindeer
Get
games?
old games. You play any? I played a couple games.
You played a couple games?
I played Silent
last
Hill 2.
year, 2011?
Just not games that didn't come out this year.
Oh, that you played.
Silent Hill 2.
I played Silent Hill 2 also.
I enjoyed it.
It's pretty neat.
Does that get your best game of previous years award? We're gonna throughout the show we'll invent several impromptu awards.
For that award, I'd give it to Dark Souls. Mostly
Dark Souls.
Is that right?
Because I played that game a lot this year.
That's a lot of.
And it's from not this year, so.
It's correct.
No words.
True statements.
What else did I play? This is off to a bad start.
That I played. Yikes. Let's see. Would I get anything on?
I played The Witcher. Never beat it.
Never beat it.
I'm on Act 2 out of 5.
Out of 5. Well, the 5th one's just the. It's pretty. It's. Yeah,
okay.
It's less of the length.
Okay.
If I may say.
Okay. Yeah, just go ahead.
But the others are still like 10 hours each, at least. Yeah. At the bare minimum, 10 hours. If you're a quick one, Mr. Grinch. Have I played any games? I still have yet to. Yikes.
A couple days ago, I started playing Total War Shogun 2. Classic.
Is that the name? The actual.
Yeah, because they
Total
switched
War
them.
Shogun 2.
They switched
colons or.
There's a colon.
The first game I believe was Shogun Total War.
Right, because it used to be like Rome Total
I still
War,
have it.
Medieval Total War,
4
and then
discs.
they switched
Actually,
them.
just 2.
And they're like, man, no one they switched them to put the brand first. Like Total War Shogun.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that makes a
Room
difference.
Total War 2 is coming out. The Total War Room 2.
I think there's like 8 of them, but hey, it's like an
I don't
HD
think
collection.
so. No, it's literally
Total War 2.
Total War Rome is what we used in Latin class. We watched videos of Total War.
I saw that.
They did that on the TV.
I saw there's a show that they did that on, and I just laughed so much.
Using
All the
the
time.
most advanced video game technology, we will recreate these ancient battles.
Well, it's stupid because all they needed to do is be the barbarian horde and just make
Okay, what the heck are we doing? Let's start your gosh darn list. Who wants to go first?
number 10.
To sort of recount, your best game of previous years is Dark Souls. Yours is Silent Hill 2.
Didn't say that.
Mine is Total War.
Is it Shogun 2?
I don't know. I played it.
Just all Total War. Mine is
Total War 2.
You know what? I'll give it that. Haven't even played it yet. My brother's been speaking all the words. I wanted to play it. So good.
Is this your number
It's a
10
mod.
again?
Ooh.
Okay.
Once again, remember the mod categories.
Right.
And it's not Rome Total War. I think it's like Empire or something. I don't know. One of the games that you played. It's
I didn't
very
play
similar.
Empire.
Not one of the games you played that's not Total War. And it's
Medieval?
a Lord of the Rings mod.
Okay.
And it completely changes literally every aspect of it to the map, the units, all the different factions. There's like 3 different types of elves. It's ridiculous. There's dwarves. There's mountain goblins. It's the best.
I'm just watching Max Payne.
We're all just watching Max Payne at this point.
I think I heard about some kind of a Lord of the Rings
Yeah,
mod.
there's
Yeah,
Momo
I think
Kill.
I heard about
Specifically
that.
that it didn't work and I crashed.
No,
the
yeah,
game
that
or
was
something.
that was mine. That was me. I said that to you on Rome Total War.
Whoops.
But he's got it for a different game and it works.
Okay.
So yeah, haven't played it yet. Game of the year. So let's get work on that list, huh?
That's your number 10?
That was the game of yesteryear.
Number 1.
Well,
game
hurry the
of
heck
history.
up.
Okay, number 10.
Yeah.
My number 10 is Mass Effect 3,
Okay.
and here's why.
There's a lot of controversy over that title.
Well, we're not even talking about the single player at this point.
Okay.
The multiplayer is so good on that game.
Oh yeah.
Is it really?
It surprisingly is.
That's what he says.
I would have never expected that.
It actually is, and I like to play it a lot.
$599 US
Yeah.
dollars.
At first, there was like
gag. PS3, $599
yeah.
US. Go ahead. Mass Effect 3.
At first, they started with all the classes that Mass Effect has, adept, blah blah blah. I think there's
Adept.
5 or 6. I don't know. Who cares?
BioWare,
Yeah.
BioWare,
So there's 6
Biotech.
different classes. You can be a gun guy. You can be a
Gungan?
You can be a Kakarot, or you can be
Gungan
a
style.
you can be Psy.
Kakarot from
Yeah.
Dragon Ball.
So they start off with 5 different races each. And
Sally, what the heck are you doing? Sally, you got your top 10?
Sally is a part Basset Hound.
Okay.
Part Beagle.
Is that your number 10 game this year?
She's part of
Sally?
Mass Effect
No,
3.
that'd be number 9.
Oh,
And,
whoops, sorry to spoil the
You
year
start out
list.
with about 5 classes each in all those. There's 30. I don't know. So that's a lot of
That's a lot of
You level them up to
combinations.
20. By then, they've added all free DLC. And they don't even tell you. It just comes out and you just, oh hey look, it's there. And then they just
I
go.
gotta sneeze.
There's probably 20 races in each one now. They just keep adding shit. They added, remember Volus's?
Yeah.
The little short mitt, you can play as them.
Really?
Yeah, and
That's
it's kind of
awesome.
a joke character, but they made them really weird. Like they can't even melee; they just go invisible.
Have you played Mass Effect 3?
Hey, I'm gonna
No,
call
I
from
haven't played
guys.
3 yet.
That's not. He has a tendency to call during the podcast. That's gonna have to be a
You want your Boy Scout clothes?
top 10.
Here, I'll walk
I
over.
can't just interrupt his list.
He's done.
Oh,
Screw him.
that's all he gets?
He's off the podcast.
All right, top 10. Played about 5 minutes of it. Dishonored, pretty fun game for
Yes,
5
hey,
minutes.
good game.
Yeah,
I didn't
and-
play it, but classic.
It's good. 9.
Well, hey, calm down. I gotta
Whoa.
do my number 10.
Oh, we just don't.
We're
I
just,
didn't know how we're
numbers
doing
at a time here.
it. All right.
What do I got? Number 10. Pokemon Conquest.
Ooh.
I didn't play a second of it.
Yeah?
But hey, if I played it, it would have been on my top 10. So I put it on my top 10.
It looked good. I thought about picking it up.
I talked about it on a previous podcast. It had a lot of cool modes and stuff. Like your dudes can get different Pokemon to use. For the folks at home, it's tactical RPG. It's basically Fire Emblem, except instead of your guys hitting with swords, they throw Pokemons or something. I don't even know because I didn't play it. But hey,
It's something with
that
Pokemon
sounds
for
cool
sure.
to me. And it takes place in feudal Japan. In Japan, it was called like Nobunaga's catch 'em all. I don't know something about Nobunaga.
Nobunaga's
So you're
Pokemon
fighting
journey.
the big dude. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But you got these different feudal Japanese warlord dudes with their Pokemons and stuff. You got like Brock
Hey,
is.
that makes.
I'm just gonna make a
Brock must be really old.
what the heck do you call it? What's that word?
Buffet.
Speculation
11:30.
that Brock is one of the AM or PM
Brock?
buffet.
Excuse
You
me?
heard it here first.
What are you
Brock
talking
PM.
about?
Pokemon Conquest is my number 10 game
I
of the
don't know.
year.
Okay.
I'll give you number 10, please.
I already gave you my number 10. It was Mass
Let's
Effect
go
3
number 9.
multiplayer. Number 9. You already. What was Herc's? I missed it.
My number 10
I
was
fucking forgot.
Dishonored.
Dishonored. Yeah, that was my write-in for. I wrote a question mark because I didn't play it.
Yeah, I played about 5 minutes
Haven't played
of
it yet.
So
By
Mine,
the way, just so we can, you haven't played Dishonored. You said it's a write-in. He played 5 minutes of Dishonored. I played none of Pokemon Conquest.
Yeah.
My number 10. So go to number 9, please.
my number 9.
Sally, I don't have any chocolate.
Following
number
along
9?
those lines is number 9. Hitman Absolution.
There we go.
The reason I would have maybe put this higher on the list, but I only played half of it. And I had to
Right.
return it. Man, it really smells like chocolates in
I
there.
got a couple of chocolates.
Yeah,
I
so
got my Christmas
the
stocking.
game's
here.
pretty good. You played it right.
No.
No, you played it
No.
right. Nobody played it. Anyway, the only
I
reason
saw a little of that.
I liked it. It was fun to play. The only thing is that it's almost like it's too much of a blessing that it's a curse. Is what they do.
What the heck does
You
that
have
mean?
way too many choices of what you can do, and the game just says, "Hey, just do it like 30 times and get all of them." And I'm just like, I don't have the time for that. And it says, "Hey, kill this guy this way." Okay, I did that. No, kill him this way now. Well, let me beat the game first.
What difficulty did you do?
2 of 4. I don't know what it was
Normal.
called. The difficulty was my favorite part of the game. Just looking at the difficulties because they got
Let's
more
hear it.
difficult. it just kept saying stuff like, "Hey, this difficulty is pretty cool. You know, you can. This is in it. You can do stuff, but hey." And then the last one, guess what? You can't do shit. You gotta remember the whole thing.
I think
it basically just said you gotta remember it.
you gotta.
I think that's
memorize the
pretty
whole
standard
game.
fare as the difficulty goes up.
Exactly, but it just looks so good.
Okay, that warrants a number 9 on the list.
Hey, number 9.
Hey,
I
good-
didn't even get to the good parts with the nuns with guns and the
Good difficulty screens. By the way,
yeah.
I heard that there are no nuns with guns. There's just nuns, and you just kill them.
I think they have guns.
I don't know about that.
I thought I saw gameplay.
Hey man, that was a trailer. That was a cinematic.
Uh-oh.
He killed. He
Hey,
killed them all.
hey.
He killed them all in the trailer. There's one left.
Yeah. Actually, my write-in for number 9.5 might have been the Hitman game on Facebook, I believe, or iPhone. I can't tell. It was
Switch it
pulled,
out.
It was pulled almost immediately
Hitman
because
port.
basically you had to kill your friends.
Yeah, you had to put hits on your friends. Or
Yeah,
something like that.
and you could like say that it wasn't good.
I did hear about this. You had to put reasons why
Yeah.
you want to kill them.
Like,
Reasons such as he has a small penis.
yeah,
For women, there's different reasons based on gender.
yeah.
I think for women it was like she's ugly
She's
or
got
something.
tiny
She's dumb.
poop. Yeah.
Number 9.
Number 9.
All right. Number 9. What I got? Soul Calibur 5.
Soul
That's
Calibur
a-
5.
Did you play it?
I did. I
Ooh.
still own
That's
it.
a new. That's
It's
a
a-
new. It's a first for the podcast.
I even beat it with one game.
Well, yeah, you
Really?
beat it in
Yeah.
about 5 minutes. when
Yeah,
you
it was
play
pretty fast.
Did it improve
gotta go
from the
fast.
previous games?
Yeah, the
Really?
reason it made the list, I'd say, is because most of the improvement went into character customization.
Oh,
Well,
that's
that's good.
right.
It's got a lot of really good
That's
character
good.
customization.
That's cool.
What about the story modes? I don't remember the whole spiel.
That doesn't exist pretty much.
So
Yeah.
there's no story modes?
I mean, it's there.
Well, you just said you beat one of the story
Who's the
modes.
final boss in them? Because I always have the same one.
Someone holding a really big sword, probably.
Okay.
I
Probably.
That's accurate.
Because it's always someone you never play as. It's just like... One of them in 2 is Charade, which is a fireball that
Was he the final boss?
Yeah.
Okay.
He
yeah,
just
I think so.
He just was a random guy. He was a weapon master, basically.
Yeah.
And then one of them was a black guy with a scythe, and it was pretty cool.
Charade
No,
is...
it was a
I
little
think.
girl who had Nightmare. It was like a girl version of Nightmare. It was,
Okay.
Alright.
it was alright.
Charade is cool. He plays charades with you.
Yeah, with
He,
you.
like, he just
He
becomes
just
a
goes,
different person.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not
Swords
you.
and stuff.
That's the charades.
That's neat.
Who am I? Guess who I am. And then
But he doesn't-
You're
he
wondering
doesn't
the whole
speak.
time who he is, and he's killing you the whole
But
time. You
yeah,
gotta kill him.
You
What are
gotta.
doing?
You're trying to play. It's kind of like a PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale. You're playing it, and it's like, who am I? And then on
Yeah.
the stage, different answers pop up, and you gotta
Yeah.
jump onto the
Yeah,
platform
exactly.
with the answer.
That's what he does.
And if you don't, it blows up. So there's a nice twist for Soul Calibur 5.
Pretty much exactly what Soul Calibur.
Number
5
9
is.
game of the year. My number 9. It says on my list that my number 9 is Twisted Metal, but I play that for half
I got
an
some
hour.
quick revisions.
I'm gonna do a quick revision. I'm gonna throw in. What do we got? What do we got here?
What
What
is-
the hell is this?
Is that, did you get coal in your stocking?
Yeah, it's like what's it? Read the tag. There's some gags on it. He's going through my stocking. for the kids at home.
Being naughty never tasted so nice.
Sounds
That's cute.
like a.
Nah, it's got peanut butter. I don't want that. So you want it?
My number 9 game of the year. Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition.
Enhanced edition. You played that one yet?
No. But hey, they really enhanced it this time. That's all I gotta say.
How,
You know that the Witcher Enhanced
It's-
Edition is what they did too.
It's like if you ever seen the movie Step Up.
Yeah.
That's what it's like
Okay.
with the Enhanced Edition.
Oh,
They just
okay.
stepped it
They
up.
stepped it up.
They really did.
There,
Alright.
Yeah.
Number 8.
Number 8. Now these we're getting into games I have played fully. here.
Ooh.
Is it? Oh, that's
That's-
you. I thought that was Sally.
Is that me?
This game is yeah, Diablo
Keep
3.
Did you play that?
Yeah, I
Oh, yeah, you
reviewed
did
it for
play
like an
that.
hour
Yeah, I
straight
remember
on the
that.
first podcast. Anyway,
Is that right?
yeah.
All I remember is the third podcast where we talked about Diablo 3 for half an hour and then it
Yeah.
got deleted. So
Yeah.
there's none of that. So go
let
ahead.
you jump.
Is it good?
It's a pretty good game. I mean, I haven't played it since. It's kind of gotten to the point where you need money, and not like real money
shucks.
even, but just like
Is it in-game money?
It's kind of
Fake
annoying.
money?
play to win. Play to win. Is that what?
Pay to win?
That's
to win.
stupid. It's
Pay
a
to win.
fucking single-player game.
You know, I gotta write in too, so whenever we're ready. But
But I don't.
But that doesn't. I mean, up to that point, up to level 50, you have to beat the game like 3 times. So, well, yeah, you have to beat it twice at least to get to the highest level,
Shucks.
which is fine. The story is all right. The story is
Yeah.
always okay in it. I mean, whatever. And the cinematics are phenomenal. Some of the best cinematics I've ever seen in my life.
You're a phenomenon.
Blizzard makes phenomenons. And cool guy characters. Deckard Cain, he's back.
Snake is back.
Deckard Cain is back.
War has changed.
I'm going through.
War never
Thank you.
changes.
I went through my stocking, eating some chocolates while we're talking, and I noticed.
Mostly peanut butter chocolates.
Right. Why is that relevant?
Because I don't want to eat any of them.
It's my stocking.
Well, you bring a man a stocking.
He meant,
Teach a man to
he
eat
meant
it.
to eat them in the car ride, but he forgot.
Yeah, that's a fact. Sally, what are you doing? So there's little fortunes on the inside the wrappers of my
Yeah,
chocolates.
does that one say Diablo
Here's
3
one for
game number 9? 8?
8.
8?
Get your list straight.
Dang it, guys.
It says, enjoy a moment of Yuletide bliss. So, let's go ahead and enjoy a moment. I would just like to say for Diablo 3, I still think it's stupid. The whole you have to be online to play the single player. That's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, it's not an issue for me, but I can see why it would be.
With the whole...
For people living in Iraq, but...
Yeah, because I didn't have internet for like 6 months because my computer was messed up.
Yeah, it is dumb.
So that's stupid. And there were a lot of games I didn't get to play this year because...
Pretty good launch.
Because,
Yeah.
There were a lot of games I didn't get to play because they're on the internets.
Guys, I'm gonna...
Some of my most anticipated games, such as Tokyo Jungle.
Right.
Ooh.
Way of the Samurai
That
4.
was
I did want to play Way of the
Legend of
Samurai 4.
Grimrock, which was a old school dungeon crawler. I wanted
Old school.
to play that, but I can't.
Because it's online?
Guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, number 8.
Number 8. Speaking of online games and games I haven't played, PlanetSide 2.
There we go.
Hey, haven't played it. It looks pretty good.
I don't have the exact time.
I want to check it out. A lot of my friends play it.
I played it.
They say it's really good.
It's fun.
It's got some big battles.
I remember telling you that it's good.
Yeah.
So we got a exchanging of lists
There
here.
we go. Intermingling.
Exchanging of lists. What did you
my
say,
number-
PlanetSide 2?
PlanetSide 2.
You played it yet?
No.
I haven't, if you want to play it.
Yeah?
No,
So
too
let's
bad.
just recap.
It's alright, it's pretty
Why
cool.
are you saying I have it if you want to play? It's free. It's not
You're
like
right. Well, you gotta download it, that's the whole deal.
that does take a while.
That's the main reason I don't play a lot of MMOs. I gotta download them. It takes like a whole day.
Let's go ahead and recap.
Yeah, recap.
How many of the games so far? We've said 6 games. How many of them have we played? We've actually said 9.
I beat one.
Or 8.
I played all of mine. No,
Hayden played all of his.
I just haven't beaten all of them.
How many of yours did you play?
I think 1 so far.
You've said 3. That's pretty
Yeah. Oh wait, no, I played Dishonored for about 5 minutes.
5
but-
minutes.
Yeah.
So that's
So 2.
you broke the threshold.
Broke the threshold.
You cracked open the wrapper.
Yeah.
Put the candy in the mouth. Chocolate.
My number chocolates.
Sam's
My number
full.
8 game, 2012.
12.
The
Need some
only
water?
game the only game I've played so far. Ebe.
Yeah.
In case you don't remember, that's the game that's got some spooky art-based spooks.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Good game. Number 7.
it's an indie game.
Yeah.
It's free. You download it. It takes like a few hours for fun.
Yeah.
I still didn't beat it because I got stuck on one of the puzzles because
Yeah.
I just don't know. I don't know where the fuck to go. I don't know. But what was it?
Max
What am I
Payne?
saying?
Max Payne. Film of the year. What? Good
Eve.
game. Eve. Eve. Oh.
So it's an indie game. So I was going over the lists of games this year, and it wasn't on there. So I almost forgot it, but then I remembered because it's on my desktop, and I said, "Hey, that was a fun game. I just had fun.
Yeah.
Some spooky puzzles, based on some spooky arts."
Yeah.
Number 7.
I just realized that our number 7s are the exact same.
Did you look at my list?
I did. So
Let's
can we
go-
just
let's
say
do them
them
in
at the
10.
same
Well,
time?
what's your?
Okay, I'll
we-
get
Please.
mine for. All right.
Let's all read them at the same time. Let's do a 3, 2, 1 deal. It's like a New Year's Eve countdown.
Yeah.
Well, who's gonna say the countdown? Because we all got it. Let's do it in tandem as well.
Well, we
Tandem.
should count down to the countdown.
Let's start it at a 3 to
Okay.
count down, and then initiate the countdown.
Okay.
So, 3, 2, 1. 3,
Kado
2,
Shoujo.
1.
3.
Kado
Kado
Shoujo.
That was good timing. I was thinking about putting that on my list, but
Yeah.
I haven't played it yet.
You haven't played it
it's-
yet.
I heard it's heart touching.
It's. You gotta play with your heart.
And I hear it'll give
Let me
you a
say-
second heart.
Speaking of games that I have played, I was making my list. This game came out January 4th, so it just barely made the bill.
Yeah, just made the bell. It was on top of the list, which I gagged
Top
at.
of the.
Top of the gaglet reel.
So I was looking through the games that came out this year that was on there. I said, "Hey,
Hey.
that's on my desktop. I haven't played it yet." So then I played 20 minutes. So I said, oh, "This is good."
All right.
Number 7.
Number 7.
Number 7.
All right, 20
I
minutes.
played
Number
it.
7.
Hayden actually beat it.
I beat it all right.
Did you?
All the it's a gag.
Thank you.
Yeah. I had to follow my heart, and I had to follow my heart to Hanako.
I was looking at it, just like everyone said, hey, the writing, it's got some writing. It's got
Beauteous.
some of the grammar
Got some
could have been better at, well, a few points. It's not even. It's pretty good. The pictures are good. Got some arts.
Yeah.
It's not spooky arts, but hey,
Some
sometimes it's just the Christmas time for that. What was your number 7?
Number 7 was Sonic Adventure 2 for Windows.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is it good?
I haven't played it on Windows, but I played the original. Yeah, that was a good game. And now it's on the computer. Why not?
What is it? What is the original on?
The original Sonic Adventure 2 was on Dreamcast.
What is it?
And then
Yeah.
Sonic Adventure
2?
2 Battle is on
I thought
GameCube.
it was the first one. I don't know.
Sonic Adventure 1 is
Is
also
that
on
right?
Dreamcast.
Okay, I think I played the first one then. I didn't play the second one, maybe.
And hey,
I hear great game.
now it's on your
Hey,
Windows
one of the best.
computer.
Yeah.
Windows operating
Now we
system.
can
See,
window.
that's how you make a list. Because last year I played Code Veronica,
Yeah.
Resident Evil Code Veronica
Yeah.
X, and I looked at the list of games, and apparently they did Code Veronica HD, so that was one of my top 10 games
Yeah,
last
don't
year.
want to give away too many secrets, but I got a couple HD
Ooh.
collections on here.
Ooh. Hey,
Ooh.
when did Shadow of the Colossus HD collection come out?
I think that was this year.
I thought that was last year.
Good, I got a
Was
couple write-ins.
No,
I think it might have
that
been
was-
last year.
Was it?
Because I didn't see it on there, I don't think.
No, it was this
Was
year.
it?
Maybe.
Who is this?
I'm pretty sure.
Was it this year?
I think it was this year.
Alright.
Number
6. Me? This is me.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Let me look over my list real quick. Should I just say it? Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus HD
Hey,
collection.
there you go.
I never played Eco before, and I always wanted to after I played Shadow of the Colossus. And Eco looked cool. So
It looks cool.
It looks cool.
Did you play it yet?
Yeah, I beat it.
Oh,
It
Was
was
it cool?
kind of difficult.
Oh.
Not really. The puzzles were, I don't know. Some of them confused me, and I got stuck. But it was really cool. It was kind of short.
Did you like peppermint?
No.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
not just by itself. I don't like chocolate and peppermint.
You don't?
I like peppermint. I don't like chocolate and peppermint. Anyway, I didn't even beat in Shadow of the Colossus yet on the collection. Because it's just too glorious.
Now here's a
I walk around and say, I gotta get more lizards. I gotta eat all of them. And
now
get the
here's a
grip."
gist. I don't think I've told this story on the podcast.
Please.
I've never actually beaten Shadow of the Colossus,
Ooh.
but I've basically beaten it.
Yeah.
I got to the last boss of the game,
Oh, I remember you telling me about
Yeah.
this. This is a good story.
and I climbed all the way up. It takes like half an hour. I climbed all the way up on his head, and there was no icon to stop him.
Yikes.
So I said,
No equal.
"What do I do? I play ping pong? What do
Yeah.
I do here?"
Yeah, what do I
So
do?
I was looking at him, and I was like, maybe it's on his shoulder or something. So I went down and I fell off. And I think I climbed halfway back up. Took like 20 minutes, and I said, it's not even there. Why do it? So I turned it off. And then a few months later, I was like, hey, I never beat that. And my save was gone.
Ooh,
So I said, hey, man, I beat it close enough.
pretty much, yeah.
I was gonna say one of the saddest moments in video game history when I get up.
Well, no spoil.
Wait, that's all I gotta say.
It's got a sad one.
It's in there. It's got a
Ike's-
real sadder.
Ico's got some
Hayden gave me
emotions in there.
Yikes!
Hayden
Got
let
some emotions.
Hayden let me the Eco
Yeah,
and Shadow of
still
the
have
Colossus HD collection.
Because I got
Still
your
have
Max
it.
Payne.
It's been like a year, less than a year because it
Haven't
came out
beat it
this year.
yet. Yeah.
I played Eco for half an hour.
Yeah.
Not as good as I remember.
Well, the beginning is kind of slow,
Yeah,
but it's
I mean,
still good.
it's good.
I just like
But-
going. Ah! Ah! It's my favorite.
Right. I just don't like whacking people with sticks
Yeah,
that
with
much.
sticks. Yeah. It takes. Yeah, you gotta.
So
There's one part in it where you fall down.
Okay.
And you're all the way at the bottom of the Great Ravine. And you gotta climb. This is
Okay.
one room, and it's really extremely difficult.
Okay.
Took me 3 hours to get out of this room.
See,
My brother was just yelling at me. He went in the other room listening to music the whole day.
there's a trophy for beating the whole game in 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I think you.
Yikes. Anyway, I figured out. Yeah, here's the kicker.
Fine.
So I'm like, I finally get on this thing. I'm like, oh, thank God, I finally got here. I look around. But I can't go anywhere else. Why the hell I go up here? I look over. There's a ladder just going straight to the end of it. I could have just gone up the ladder. I sat there for 3.
Man, what is this?
Number 6.
What is this?
Good game.
What's this? Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake?
The ending was phenomenal. Tears poured down my
Don't spoil it.
face.
I don't remember.
Were
That's all I
they your
gotta say.
tears?
I'm never gonna be
Many a man's tears. Sally's tears. She was
Sally's a girl.
Yikes. He got me.
He forgot the
Is this-
gender of his own
Oh,
puppy.
this is the beginning of Enemy of the State.
Hey, I got that on VHS this year. I went to an antique mall. They had Enemy of the State starring Will Smith. For $1?
Enemy, what did you say?
Enemy of the State.
Enemy of the State, Antique of the Year.
Right. For that's a new award, Antique of the Year.
Yeah.
Goes to Enemy of the State.
Yeah.
Starring Will Smith.
Mm-hmm.
It was $1, so I bought it.
Yeah.
And then I got home, and I said, you know what, Mom? Just wrap it up and give it to me for Christmas, because
Yeah.
I'm gonna forget that I got it.
Yeah.
That was like a week before Christmas.
Nice.
Christmas rolls along. I got a present that was in the shape of a VHS. I shook it, sounded like a VHS. I said, "What the heck is this?" Then I opened it, Enemy of the State, and I said, "Hey, that was a good one. That was a little gag for you." Number 6.
Number 6, Assure's Wrath.
Oh.
You
I
did play
played
that.
I played that.
You did play that.
That was a good one. It would be higher, but the gameplay is a bit shallow.
But you gave it a
Yeah.
shaft on the game.
A lot of quick time events.
Yeah.
But
Yikes. Sounds
But,
like another game on the list.
Art direction, very good.
Quit looking at my list.
Art direction.
Art-
Art direction.
Direction of this art.
Directions of and the demo first. Yeah. Cool. Hey, cool. We're 6.
6?
6. Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, the game.
Game of Thrones.
The
Game.
Game of
See,
Thrones.
now, I played Game of Thrones
Mm-hmm.
before I ever watched
Well, it's good. It's
show
number
of Game of
6.
Thrones. It's good.
Have you even? What are you on?
I
Have you beat
finished-
it yet?
I
Have you
finished-
beat the show yet?
I beat the show last night. Both seasons finished.
Nice.
off. Hey, good show.
Yahtzee.
There you go.
I played the game.
Yeah.
It's an RPG, kind of like Summoner. You just click on a guy, and your dude just attacks him, and you just stand there while he's hitting him.
Yeah.
But in Summoner,
Glorious.
there's an icon that comes up if you click X when it pops up. You get like a bonus, and you
Yeah.
hit him again. And then if you keep clicking it, you hit him again. And it gets quicker and quicker, so you gotta be on your toes.
So the better your timing, the more hits.
Right. So that you're always on your toes in Summoner. But in Game of Thrones,
Not so much.
you're just watching.
Yeah.
Just like the show.
Yeah.
But
It's like
hey,
Yeah.
but the story. Ouch.
I think I just flagged all your candy.
Good audios. The story is written by Mr. George R.R. Martin, the guy who wrote the books.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
good story. So there's I played for like 4 or 5 hours.
Uh-huh.
One of the most amount of hours I played for any of these games on the list. And there's 2 different characters I encountered. One of them was Moore's something or other. He's a guy from the Night's Watch. So you do a lot of fighting. The fighting's not that good.
Yeah.
So that character's not that fun. But then you play as another character, who's he's the son of one of the lords of a city, and he left for like 15 years, and it came back, and his dad's dead, and everyone's like, "Why'd you leave? You're a jerk." And he's like, "No, I'm nice." And then he gets, then the guy's dead, and he gets shucks into being the Lord, so he's got to do all the stuff. And there's a lot of dialogue choices and stuff. I don't think the dialogue changes anything, but it's just fun to pick your sentence. So playing as that
Pick
guy,
your sentence?
yeah, like you get 4 sentences of dialogue options.
Oh, I thought you
even
meant
listening?
that you were gonna die and you had to choose your sentence.
Well, there's one part.
Well, don't spoil it.
No one's gonna fucking play this game. There's one part where you go to your city and you become the lord, basically, even though everyone hates you.
Yeah.
And the peasants are rioting because they're like, we got no food. All you
Yikes.
rich guys got food.
Dicks.
So, dicks. Dicks ahoy.
Favorite candy.
So, there's like 4 peasants lined up and the guards are going to execute them. And where's he going? He just left.
He just keeps
So,
doing that.
you gotta talk. You're like, hey, don't just kill him. So then you talk to each of the present guys, and you're like, what did you do? And they're like, man, I was just there at the wrong time. And then you can talk to the guard, and he's like, man, that guy killed a dude.
Ooh.
And you're like, did you kill a dude? Nah, man.
Thanks.
And then you get to decide.
Decider.
You get to decide their sentence.
You get to decide a sentence.
You can kill them or send them to jail.
Is that the
Is
plot
it
of
one
Dishonored?
three?
One of 4
That is
sentences.
the plot of Dishonored.
Okay.
But it's just fun. Fun game.
Number 5. Let me look. Number 5 is Resident Evil 6. Should have made that 6.
Yeah, I was
should've.
gonna say.
That's the gag, I think. I did that on purpose.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
why I
Herc,
didn't put Soul
he's done his
Calibur 5.
gag.
Yeah,
Herc,
that's
number
about my
six,
gag.
number five.
Number 5, Jack and Daxter HD collection.
Hey!
Hey!
I like
I only... One of them was on PSP, I played it.
that. That's not on the HD collection.
Okay, I got stuck on it.
Thanks.
I think it was just called Daxter, I think.
I played Jack. I had Dak and Jackster
Dax.
on
Daxter.
PS2. That was like my favorite game. I don't think I ever beat it. And then my brothers sold it. Ooh, they didn't ask me. It was my
Yeah.
game. They just sold it. So
I've had that happen.
Hey, is it a good game?
Hey, yeah, it is.
Well,
Jack and
shit.
Daxter.
Well, I can't play it. What am I? I don't know what to do.
Ooh. Pick up the HD collection.
Hey, that's money to me.
Suggestion.
I can't do that.
Money in the bank.
Now back to my number 6.
5.
Game of Thrones.
5. Will you get to 5 already?
What did you think of Show of Game of Thrones?
Show of Game of Thrones was very good.
It's good.
There's a
enjoyed
lot
it
of breasts.
Yeah,
That's true. The one character in the game is fun just because it's
breasts.
story written by the dude, so it's just good. It's just fun.
The dude.
It's fun to watch. Mr.
Lebowski.
Yeah.
The
dude.
Jeff Bridges wrote the
Jeff
script.
Bridge.
Who's your favorite character in the show?
My favorite character is the guy who's the assassin guy.
Hey, that's who I was gonna
Jaqen
say.
Hagar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's the coolest.
he's pretty cool.
See, I was gonna ask you and then say wrong,
He's just the coolest.
but Jaqen Hagar is my second favorite, so
Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
that counts. The Hound.
The Hound is a pretty cool
He's just
guy.
I just like when he's just killing everyone. And he goes, fuck this. And he just walks away. That was just
Yeah,
bro.
he walks back in, and then this is.
He's an interesting character. I didn't know what to think of
I
him.
like him. No spoils, but basically he just says "fuck you."
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's got a whole,
I think he literally does say that.
well, not that exact, but he's got a speech
Yeah.
where he's 5 lines. He's like "fuck you," "fuck this guy,"
Yeah.
"fuck those guys."
Fuck that. Bitch.
That is how he speaks.
Yeah. Got it.
Got it.
Nailed it.
So I'm looking forward. Hopefully they're gonna pull a Sean Bean and just put that guy in a lot of medieval films. I don't know. He looks
Cool Sean Bean.
Bullish on me.
My number 5.
With his face?
Yeah, the exact
Okay.
makeup.
Okay.
It's the same.
The
hair.
just
exact
be the Hound
character.
in
Yeah, it'll be the Hound in every medieval film.
Hobbit 2 featuring the Hound.
Hound. Fuck the hobbits. Fuck Gandalf. And fuck Bilbo. Dwarfs.
Fuck the ring.
Hey,
Fuck
hey,
you, Schmeagle.
hey, Hound, we gotta go to the mountain. There's like $5 million in gold. Fuck the gold. Fuck smog. Fuck the mountain. Number 5,
Number
Planet
5.
Side 2.
Blindside 2. I haven't
It's
played it
a
yet,
good
have you?
game.
Have you
It's
played
like,
it?
yeah, I played it
Okay.
for like 16 hours or something.
Yikes, that's a lot.
That's almost a day.
That's like my most
days.
played on the list. I said that about
6 days now.
another game. But 6 days.
Too many gags.
Planet Side 2 is
Yeah.
fun. I got a little spiel It's a lot of just fun stuff happens.
Yeah, just so
because
much
you're
was all
just
fun.
there. I have a tendency to play. Most of the people go to where the big battles are because they're like, yeah, let's do a big battle.
Yeah.
I go there and then I die 5 times. I'm like, nothing's happening because there's like 500 guys shooting at each other in this one spot. So I just go somewhere else and I go around and I just end up taking the area because I went around. I just do it by myself.
Hey, that's a good lesson.
Which takes like 10 minutes. You have to sit in the zone spot to capture it.
Yeah.
So I sit there for 10 minutes. No one's walking. They're all outside shooting at dudes.
That's good.
Because the more people you have, the quicker it goes.
Jeff Bridges.
So you're not supposed to be able to just go
Just
and
go
yourself.
by, yeah.
But I did that a few times.
Hero of the day.
Look at
Hero
how I
of the
laughed.
hour.
Here with
Number 4?
Yeah.
Number
We might have the
Number
same game
4.
again.
Let me look at my list real quick. Make sure I got enough. Hold on. I got
Oh, hey.
4, 3.
You want to reuse one of your write-ins? Number 4.
What?
Dashawn.
Shadow of
4,
the
3,
Colossus.
2. Yeah, I'm gonna need one.
Number
Number 4. I'm just saying this for the gag. Halo 4.
Okay.
But I did. Single player is really short. Me and Kevin, 7th Kevin, beat it in about 4 hours, 4.5. It's all right. The ending was bullshit. You know how every single Halo game there's a cool level for an ending. Of course you know this. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're Xbox. And okay, Halo 1. You gotta escape the facility. It's gonna blow up. Jeep. Look at these cool ramps.
The end
It's
of every
coolest.
single one, it's like, hey, drive out of here really
Yeah.
fast. You're
Yeah,
Number
blow
2,
up.
it
It's like
didn't do
Metal
that.
Gear
That was
Solid.
the one that wasn't. It was a spoiler ending.
Number 2.
Or it wasn't a spoiler. It was a.
How do you spoil the ending
yeah,
with
that's
an
the-
ending?
that's the
That's
ga-
not a real thing.
It was a.
Fuck the ending.
It's one of the endings where a cliffhanger. Sorry.
Cliffy B?
Cliffy
Cliff was-
B.
Shout out Cliffy B.
Shout out Cliffy B. No longer at Epic Games. Yo, best
Gears
to
of
you,
War
bro.
Judgment Game of the Year 2013.
Bro.
You got an outlet over here?
Yeah, it's to the bottom.
Hey, here's a
To the right a little
Oh,
bit
it's
more.
perfect.
Extensions. Anyway,
Where's my thing?
yeah, single player.
How long are you
The
gonna
ending
talk
is
about?
not good. It's just a cinematic. It pisses me off. It's like Call of Duty. Anyway.
So it's Game of the Year,
but
right?
the multiplayer.
Black Ops 2.
The multiplayer is pretty darn good. It's
Is
really
it?
fun.
It's Halo.
It's pretty balanced.
I would assume.
I've played it for a while. I rented it, played it a while, and my brother bought it for me for Christmas. It's fun. You play with your friends. It's easy to get into, and yeah,
You're just having a blast.
Just having a
it's
blast.
good.
We're
It's
just
good at what it
funning.
does.
we're just funning. All right. Kind of, some of the weapons were kind of dumb. Hey, whatever. You know what? It's Halo. Go.
What
go,
about the
go.
orange guns and the orange guys?
Don't
Metroid
care for the
Prime.
orange guys.
Metroid
Okay.
Prime guns.
They're
Ready here
overpowered and stupid.
Number
Some
4?
harsh judgment. on
Fuck
these.
the orange guns.
What number are we on?
4.
4. I keep missing by
Yikes.
like one number. Number 4, Max Payne 3. Should have put that at number 3.
Look at my list.
Max
Should have
Payne
put that
3.
number 3.
I should have.
Did you beat it?
No, I didn't beat it,
How
but
much
I
did
did
you
play
play?
some of it. And I watched my brother play more than I actually played it.
Have
I
you
did
played
play
the
some
other
of it.
Max Payne? That's my chocolates, dude. Smush.
No, I haven't played the other Max Payne games.
But you liked this one.
I like 3 a lot. It's very good in its cinematography.
It's very good.
It's very good in its
How far did you
cinematography.
get?
Cinematography.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Bitch.
I played a couple hours in, like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
It's kind of
How many hours would you say the game is? 10?
I
15?
I beat it by 10, maybe like 8. I don't know.
Let's see. Is it like are there side things you can do, or is
No.
it pretty linear?
It's just linear.
It's
You're
pretty
shooting,
linear.
shooting dudes.
I'm kind of glad for that. All the Rockstar games are super
Yeah.
fucking.
It's just-
It's like playing a
Yeah,
Die
I
Hard
mean-
movie. It's,
Yeah.
it's
Oh, cool.
pretty
It's
exciting.
It's just good.
You just jump in
You're
and
bald
blow.
too.
You just jump in, blow
Whoa.
everything up, and then the cutscenes are all Max Payne just being
See-
angry and pissed and getting drunk.
Yeah,
it's,
when I-
it's really great.
One of my main concerns about the game was all the trailers they showed was when he was bald,
Yeah.
which is the last hour of the game.
Yeah.
So I'm like, they're changing the character. That Max Payne isn't bald wearing a Hawaiian shirt. He's drinking and taking drugs and being angry all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, but he doesn't shave his head until like 7 hours.
Yeah, it
in.
happens pretty
So I was
late in the
happy.
game. And even then, after he shaves his head, there's like flashbacks to when he's not
Yeah.
shaved.
There's lots of flashbacks.
Flashies.
You get to go back to classic Max Payne in New Jersey with a trench coat, which is my favorite parts because he shoots the mafia son's the mafia boss's son.
Thanks for the spoils.
That's a flashback, so it's not a spoils. So the entire town, like 500 guys, just starts attacking him. It's just classic because it's Max Payne.
Yeah.
It's such a good feel to it because it just keeps getting more and more. And you just kill more and more people.
Yeah.
And he does more and more drugs and gets more and more angry and depressed and stuff.
It's
Classic.
ridiculous because there's points in the game where you have like huge shootouts, and you look at the room and there's like 20 dead bodies, and you're like, wow, I just killed a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's good. So
It gets kind of.
Go ahead.
It grows so much that at some point you're just kind of like, okay, I killed 1 million guys.
Yeah.
But that's the whole point of it. Oh, that's good.
So that's 1 million guys.
That was number 4, Max Payne 3.
Number 4?
Oh, shucks. What's my number 4? Let's look at my list. That might help. Number 4, XCOM, Enemy Unknown.
Oh boy.
Is that it?
I think I don't know what to say. It's fun.
Number 3, actually,
That's
I was going to steal one of these for number 3. Maybe. Yeah. What? Yeah. I was going to say number 3. I'm not sure if it was 2012. It probably was.
2001, A Space Odyssey.
Nope. Let me try and get the words out right perfectly.
Take your time. Hurry it up, though. We're on a time.
Skyrim, Macho Man, Randy Savage,
Ooh,
Dragons.
That's a good mod.
That's a good one.
That's
all you need.
That's it. I can't say
That's all.
anymore.
I can personally vouch for that.
I can
mod.
personally
Personal
attest.
Attest.
I saw it on YouTube.
I'll mail
I saw it on
you a
YouTube.
certificate that says it's a great mod.
Authentic.
What? That's number 3?
Authentic Italian. Number 3.
That's pretty good number 3, if I do say so.
Thank you. So,
Herc?
Herc.
Number 3. Pretty sure that came out this year. Metal Gear Solid HD Collection.
Collection, it was.
That was last year.
No, it wasn't. No.
That was my game of the year last year.
I thought that came out this year.
Hey, man.
The
It's a
back
good
into it?
game. Just go.
Wow.
Snake Eater 3D.
Snake Eater 3D.
Game of
from
the year.
3DS. That's number 3. There you go. Hey,
Number
it's a
3.
gag.
What's your favorite utilization of the 3D in Snake Eater 3D? Is it when
keep going down
you're
further
playing
to the
Ape
left. I
Escape
think I
and the
see
monkeys are throwing bananas at you?
it.
That is
It
pretty
turns to the
good.
left, right?
I don't think that's real,
Well,
but
there
that
you go.
was,
That would
they
be
shoulda-
pretty
They
good.
should have. Hey, Hideo, next time you're making a game,
There it
listen to my
is.
podcast first.
Just make that
the
a
way,
game
guys,
on its own.
Go ahead.
Number 3, Way of the Samurai 4.
Whew.
Didn't play it,
Nice.
Haven't
but
played it yet.
hey, that was one of my most excitable games
I was
of this
excited.
year.
That game
I
was
wish I
easily
played it.
excitable.
And I kind of don't want to play it because right now it's at my number 3 game of 2012, and I'm probably not gonna like it because you're just hitting guys with swords, which I'm not usually fond
Yeah,
of.
Yeah.
see. Actually,
Hey.
I just realized what my game of yesteryear was.
Let's hear it.
Dante's Inferno
Game of the year.
on PS3.
Ooh.
Just the visual. The visuals were. Sorry, I'm gonna take a stroll. He's already in. The game was.
The visuals.
What are we talking about?
The visuals.
Right. No, what's your number 2 here?
Well, it can't just.
What?
Visuals?
Number 2? You want me to go?
Yeah. That's why I said to you.
come
Guys, what's your number 2 game?
Oh.
No, you didn't.
Number 2. I don't see. Just for It paused. I don't know where. Just go ahead.
Thank
Number
you.
two.
Number two is the fabulous
That's not-
Sleeping Dogs
Hey, that's a game.
for PlayStation 3. I don't know why I'm giving counsels now. Sleeping Dogs. It's a good game.
What's Talk doing?
That's Sally.
You're in
Everyone
China.
say
It's
hi.
fun. Everyone loves China.
I'm gonna go
And-
ahead and say my
Why?
number 2 game is Sleeping Dogs as
Ooh,
well.
there you go.
Well, shucks, we should have done a countdown.
Let's do a.
We already.
Help us
It's
with
already
the countdown. 3,
3,
2,
1.
Sleeping
Dog.
Dogs.
More years. Four more beers.
Yeah,
It's a good game.
that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Great game. You should play
It's
it.
all I can. It's got so many aspects.
The only part I
and
don't
they're
like is
all
the
good.
dating because it's unrealistic.
See, we've talked about this.
We
You,
ta-
you can't date if you're an undercover in the triad, because then you're like, hey,
He breaks every other rule besides that one.
that would bust his cover, because he's got to tell her his secrets.
It would bust his cover that he's getting laid.
Yeah. And then Jackie Ma. is
Number
like,
2.
Hey, did you do a drug bust? He's like,
No,
I was getting laid.
And
and then he's like, spoils. Whoops.
on here.
Number 2.
Number 2,
That's a good one.
Dark Souls DLC. It's pretty good.
Dark Souls DLC. Prepare to Die edition. Actually,
Also,
no.
yes.
I don't know what the DLC was called.
Prepare to Die edition came out at the same time as
I'm just looking
the
at Sally.
DLC.
See, this is kind of a double deal here.
Yeah,
Because your best game of yesteryear was Dark Souls.
yeah, and
Now number 2 of the current year is Dark Souls.
DLC, the added content.
What did
There's the
they
added
add?
content.
What kind of content?
Added some new bosses.
Is that right?
Yeah, some new areas.
Political bosses.
They added an area for PvP. It's got some
Oh,
good
there's
stuff.
PvP
Is that
now.
right?
Yeah.
Instead of just stabbing each
What
other.
the hell is your problem?
Sally, take a seat.
Number 2,
Number 2.
Sleeping Dogs.
Sleeping Dogs. We're full circle. Number 1, my number 1 game of the year.
This is not the number 1, the best game according to Hayden.
Dax's
It's gonna be
favorite
shit.
game of the year.
Best game of the whole gosh darn year. Is it good? Go ahead.
XCOM Enemy Unknown.
Is that right?
It's my favorite game of the year. It was
Hey,
it was
it's
new,
fun.
it was excite. It gave me a lot of emotions. I was
did.
terrified. What do I do?
See,
Phil's dead. Everyone's dead. Everyone I know is dead.
see,
I've never felt that way in
if it wasn't for my gags,
Yeah.
XCOM would be my number 2 game this year. But right now it's at number 4 because of my
Yeah.
gags. But
Yeah.
it's fun. It's a good
Did you
game.
beat it? No, you didn't beat
No.
it. You didn't buy
Well,
it.
I
did you?
lost. I finished.
Yeah, that's right,
my
he
campaign.
lost.
I lost the
You
game.
lost?
You
The
lost.
aliens took over the world.
Wow.
I lost.
He's too bad at the game.
So I. It's not my fault.
It is a difficult
Internet
game.
connection lost.
Thank you for
Thank
that.
you. All my friends are dead. Internet. Dax.
Guys, what's your game of 2012?
SimCity 4.
Is that from this
What?
year?
A little bit. A little bit.
Little bit.
Close enough.
It's from
It's
a year.
it's here in spirit.
Yeah.
I played it this year.
Well,
Beer.
that's all you need.
4 more beers.
If I'm to be honest
2
with you.
terms.
Herc game of the whole year.
Not 100% sure on this. Just kind of threw it in. Guild Wars 2. I bought it. I played it. It's got some potential.
Can I actually get a
got
kind
That-
It's got potential
some
to be
Can I
potential.
say a
number
real
one.
game from this year?
That's how you make your game of the
Yeah,
year.
it's
You
got-
start off with a disclaimer. I'm not really sure about this.
Not really
I'm not
sure.
100%.
It's got potential.
It's got potential.
It's alright.
Guild Wars 2.
Guild Wars 2.
Did you play it a lot?
I wouldn't say a lot. I played it a decent amount. Decent.
It's good. Is it good?
I
at least?
enjoyed it. Yeah, it's
Hey,
good.
that's
It's
all
got
you
good
need.
gameplay.
If I'm to be perfectly honest.
Good story.
with you. Guys, number 1.
He already gave
Diablo
it.
3.
Okay.
Did you even play that?
No, my brother played it and I watched him for like
Is
5
it
minutes. in
is
the
it
airport,
good to
though.
watch?
Well, the EA servers crashed because the first day it came out, so it wasn't that much fun to watch.
But it was still game of the year for you.
Game of
We got a similar sentiment.
That's the only game that I
that was
know
like-
for a fact came out this year.
That was like
That was
my,
like your number 8 or something. Wasn't it?
Oh.
You didn't
Diablo
number
3.
them.
I didn't number them. I just went.
My number one game of the whole year. See, at this point, when I was making my list, I was at a real dilemma here. Because for the whole year, I've been saying Sleeping Dogs is my game of the year.
Drooping drips.
In it, I mean,
Hey, come here.
Deeping Slugs. It's so good. I enjoyed it so much. And I said, hey, that's my game of the year. And I've been saying that for months. And I was making my list, and I said, that's not funny. I can't just do that because it's not. I don't want that to be. So I said, how can I make something better than Sleeping Dogs on my list?
Yeah.
So my number one game of 2012 is MIB Alien Crisis,
Classic.
Max Payne 3, Total War Shogun 2, Fall of Samurai, I Am Alice, which is the alternate spelling of I Am Alive. It is now. Tokyo Jungle, and Dragon's Dogma.
Beauteous.
I played...
That's a long game title.
Hey, I played half of them, but collectively, it's better than Sleeping Dogs. So that's my game of the year.
There you go.
Can I throw an ad in here?
Go ahead, please. Please do.
Go to blogtalkradio.com/CombatArmsRadio if you're in the mood for some fun.
Okay, I will. Hey, guys, when are we doing the next one?
3.5 years, I think. Close to 3 years now.
It's going on that.
Yeah, well, in January it'll be 3 years from now.
Is that right?
It is. If the game isn't working, then we're canceled.
Well, shucks.
So that's our list.
That's our list.
That was gosh darn exciting. Now what's our most excited game for next year? What are we looking forward to? Guys,
Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm very knowledgeable on
Grand
the
Theft Auto
topic.
5 is...
I think it will be a delight. I think the last release date I heard was
Did
March.
you say you're very knowledgeable on that taco?
Very knowledgeable on that taco. That taco is extremely knowledgeable on me.
See, it's very knowledgeable.
There's just nausea everywhere,
Exact.
I'm going to be honest.
My most excited would be...
Herc? Go ahead.
Total War Rome 2.
That's a game. Is that even next year?
Might be.
I don't think it's announced.
Perfect.
It might be, but
Honestly, GTA 5 will probably get pushed back to 2014. I'm going to be honest here.
might be. Herc?
Let's see. If it's coming out next year, I don't think it is at all. The Phantom Pain / Metal Gear
Phantom
Solid
Pain.
5.
Doubt it. But hey, that would be up there.
But beyond that, beyond Two Souls.
Hey, Sally, that's my stocking.
Is that, which one is that?
That's Ellen Page, the video
Ellen
game.
Page, the game, that's right. You just want to... Does she get naked?
That's
Yeah.
some good
Not to be
one.
I don't know. but I
Not to
hope
be
so.
confused with the Last of Us, which is also
Ellen.
not to be
Ellen
confused
Page.
with Ellen.
Basically.
Thank
See,
you,
I
Ellen.
did this whole segment,
Yeah.
and I can't remember a single game that comes out next year.
Right?
Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Looking forward to that.
I'm
number
probably
one.
not even gonna play that one.
I'll play it.
I'll watch it.
I want to cut a helicopter in half.
I want to cut Cat in half, but I can't.
You can cut some
that is true.
watermelons.
So that's off the
Watermelons.
list.
Water-
That's off the
Watermelons are
list.
basically
What
cats.
Dead
I
or
liked
Alive
how
6?
Diablo 3 was on your honorable discharge.
Right. See, I made an honorable discharge list. Aka, fuck you, Steam. I should have read this at the beginning. But all the games I couldn't play because they're online, like Legend of Grimrock, I don't buy digital monies. Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, and such. Diablo 3, I'm not fucking doing it. Fuck you.
Fuck you, Blizzard. Show you.
So my most excitable game of next year is Way of the Samurai 4, because I didn't play it this year.
All right. Get excited.
I gotta cut. Some of the fans emailed in their lists.
Hey, thanks, fans.
I think I lost them. But no, hey, I got them.
You got.
We can discuss. Let's start. What do we got here? Let's start with Seamus. Sent in his list. Number 10, Dragon's Dogma. That was on my list.
That was.
I enjoyed it.
That
was
That
one
was
of the
actually
number ones.
too.
That was my game of the year, Dragon's Dogma. It's a survival horror RPG. It's
That was just
cool.
my
I
giddy
like
up.
it. Number 9, Happy Wars.
I don't know what that is.
Number 9, Happy Wars. I looked it up. It's a game on XBLA that's free.
Okay.
So that's why it's on there. Number 8, Sonic the Fighters HD.
All right. That.
Where's Hayden? We gotta discuss all these choices.
I can sit in for Hayden.
Okay, thank you. Number 7, Lego Lord of the Rings.
You know, the Lego franchise has been really just incredible in recent years, so truly great
James
choice.
told me that Boromir gets killed by a banana through the heart.
That is
Ooh.
it. I was told that.
I need a banana for scale.
I cried immediately upon receiving.
That's disrespectful.
We're doing Seamus's list in case you weren't listening, which you probably weren't. Number 6, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater 3D,
There you
which
go.
was also on your
This
list.
is my
That was-
3.
It's a good game. Number 5, Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing.
He likes those Sonic games.
He does.
He
Number
He
4.
must like to go fast.
Number 4, Halo 4.
Well, hey. There you
Hey,
go.
just-
That
like
was
me.
on his list.
Yikes! Right on my.
Number 3, Resident Evil 6.
Oh, well, that's not.
Is that some kind of a
That was a
joke?
barrel of monkeys, is what I heard.
That's some kind of a joke.
Number 2, Resident Evil Revelations. Which was, speaking of which, I
Speaking
had
of which.
I had an honorable mentions list, which was games that I would have liked, but I didn't play them, like Resident Evil Retribution.
That didn't stop you from putting other games. on
Well,
your list,
yeah,
though.
but some of them weren't as good. I didn't play them, but some of them
Yeah.
weren't as good. Tribes Ascend, Resident Evil Operation
Ooh,
Raccoon
Tribes
City,
Ascend. That
Silent
almost
Hill
made my
Downpour,
list.
which I got for Christmas, so maybe that'll be on my list next year.
Yikes.
Number 1 game of 2012, according to Seamus, is Soul Calibur 4.
Wow.
I think he meant to put 5, but Soul Calibur 4 apparently is game of the year.
Well,
Everyone, thoughts? Hayden, got anything?
No.
Is that a good list?
That's
Did he make the
Oh,
right
Calibur
choice?
4 is just
Perfect.
Well,
That's the
Oh,
dumbest
yes,
one.
yes, please.
apparently Seamus
Yeah,
got it
yes,
wrong.
please.
You
boy.
got the whole spiel right.
Seamus, yeah, your
I'm
list
Here's
is
another
incorrect.
Here's another list from Wilson, another loyal fan.
Yeah,
His number 10
loyal.
game is
He's a loyalist.
Venezuela.
Right.
He couldn't think of 10 games, so he hit random keys on the keyboard.
There you go.
Number 9 is River 2.
Inai Akena.
Return of the Death King.
That is
Forgot
correct.
that.
Number 8 is Planet Side 2,
Classic.
All right.
which he emailed it in. And I said, hey, that's a good game. That was
Yeah.
actually my number 5 or something like that. And he said, yeah, I bought it on Steam.
Oh, that's real nice.
That's number 8 material. Well, it's
Yeah.
on par with our
Yeah.
list. Number 7, Chivalry Medieval Warfare.
My brother
Hey,
started playing that
I-
last night.
I heard all sorts
Hey,
of good
you
things
heard
about
it
that.
from Hayden. His brother likes it. Number 6, Hotline Miami. Which, hey, I heard that was good. Number
I've never been to
5,
Miami,
Gods
but-
and Kings for Civilization
Ooh.
5.
Did you play that yet? I heard it was good.
Hey, Hayden heard it was good too. This is
Heard
a
it was
good.
good.
This is a gosh darn good list, apparently.
Well, we've heard that it's
Number
in-
4, Dishonored. That was Herc's number 10.
Yeah,
that was a
on.
write-in for Hayden that never reached the 10s. Number 3, Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
Bite me.
You heard it from guys. Wow. Number 2, FTL Faster Than Light.
Don't know
Gotta
that.
go fast.
Indie game, I think.
FTL, that's my favorite city.
Heard it there first. Number 1,
That's a
Borderlands 2.
Oh, I forgot. My brother liked that a lot. I got him a shirt.
Well, that's hey.
Is that a Borderlands shirt or is that just a side comment? You also got him a shirt.
Well, I think it was a Borderlands shirt.
Oh,
It had
That's
a,
our
It
thoughts.
had a clappy trappy on
Was it a
it.
good list? Everyone liked the list?
Hey, I like that
a decent
list.
list.
you know?
Yeah, most of the games we heard they were good, so
I can
that's
yeah.
I can support that list.
hey, that's a list if I ever heard one. By the way, I talked to him because he hit a couple random keys.
Couple
Yeah.
hit?
He didn't play
Put a hit out.
Plant Side 2. I said, hey, that's one heck of a list. And I was thinking, I texted him
Start making.
and I said, hey, send me a list. And he said, hold on, I'll do it later. I'm working on an essay.
Ooh.
So I texted him 2 days later, and I said, that must be one heck of an essay. And he said, "Shh, hush. And then 2 minutes later, he said, I sent it.
Ooh.
And it's confirmed that he went to his Steam
We're
account,
on Mr. Roberts.
went to his Steam account and picked random
May I try some
games.
pants on?
Boys,
And he only had 8, so he
Boys
hit
are
some random
strapped
keys.
with
And he still made a better list than Seamus.
That's
No
true.
pants on.
Uh,
did my-
Here's a list from our friend
Oh,
Wendy
these are real short.
Wen.
Wendy
Jesus.
is a man.
Shucks.
Number 10, Battletoads.
Ooh,
Battletoads.
these are really throwbacks.
Number
here.
9.
Looks like a real gagger.
I'm
Number
being guided
9.
for
The
that.
Geiger counter over here?
Thank you. Number 9.
Oh,
The heck you doing? Can you step away from the? We're doing.
This ain't gonna fit too well.
Number 9, Dare Omnibus Simulator.
What
I
size
don't
are
know what that
these?
is.
It's like
Didn't
13
bother to look it up.
Hey, something's
Number
getting
8.
simulated.
Number 8, Live for Speed Car Simulator. Sounds fun to me.
Sounds, if you like cars.
That's what I'll say. Number 7, Simulator 2013. I think he jumped the gun on that one a little early, but hey,
Yeah.
it's all for gags. We're having a blast.
And these-
Number 6, Microsoft Flying Simulator.
Microsoft Flight
Which
Simulator.
actually was one of my most anticipated games
Anticipated.
of the
Yeah?
year. I never played it, but I
Haven't played
wanted
it
to, but I didn't.
I heard good things about it. as
Number
far as
5,
simulators.
Game of the Year of 2012, Agricultural Simulator 2011. Which I think it just barely made the cut. Must have been real close.
Yeah.
Number 4, Digital Combat Simulator.
See, I
Black
think what he
Shark.
was going for with 2011 one was, you know how Madden goes to 2013, you know, in 2012. I think the farmers do it the opposite.
Oh,
that
see
makes
that
sense.
could be
Oh,
the
boy.
4-H
Hey,
deal. Number 3, Ship Simulator Extremes. Number 2, Train Simulator 2013.
I'm surprised that didn't make number 1.
Right, that was number 1 must be real good.
Yeah.
But it says Train Simulator 2013, and then there's a link to a YouTube video,
This whole situation.
which I did watch.
Yeah.
It's number 2 material.
Yeah, 2.
Number 1 game of the year for Wendy, Farming Simulator 2013.
Ooh.
See, oh, man.
So,
Maybe
wait.
they did both.
So 2011 and
smells like dog
2013
farts.
came out
That
in
was me.
2012.
Well, number 5 was Agricultural
Oh, okay.
Simulator. Right. So what did y'all think about that list?
Hey, you know,
Got a couple gems.
we need a gag.
We need a couple gags.
This is-
Then we have
I was
Dylan
thoroughly gagged by that list.
I need these hands.
Dylan Voss's top 10 list.
Yikes.
All it says
Where are
is
you going?
my favorite video game is Kingdom Hearts.
There you go.
Perfect.
That's it. Logan sent it in top 10 list.
Yikes.
Here we go. Number
Roll
10,
through 'em.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Classic.
Number
What? Who is this man?
Logan.
Guys, I
You
just
went
said
to,
roll it
you went to
through.
school with them for 4 years! Number 9, Zoo Tycoon with Dino and Water Park
Hey,
expansions.
that's good.
That's classic.
Number
support
8,
that.
Lemonade Stand
I can
Tycoon.
support that, Obama.
Number 7, Tony La Russa Baseball 95. Number 6, Civilization 3 Gold Edition. Number 5, Pokemon Yellow Edition.
Ooh,
That's a
that
gem.
must have just barely made the cut.
Barely made the cut. Number 4, Command and Conquer.
The original?
Just that one.
Okay.
Number 3, Chutes and Ladders.
Okay.
Number 2, Apples to Apples Junior.
Can you
And
play
no-
that on the computer?
If
Hey.
you've got a big desk.
Yeah.
Roll through them.
I'm rolling! Number 1 game of 2012, Pokemon Snap.
Oh.
Ah,
This is the last one. This is from Mario, a frequenter. He's been
Roll back
for
those
winter?
prices.
fucking rolling here.
get the blue light special
Number
out.
Mario, number 10 game of 2012. Any game you can. Sorry. Any game you can play with a squirrel.
All right.
Number 9, he just put a phrase, get a new president. Get a new president. That's a quote from Escape from New York.
Thank
Alright.
you.
Number 8, Pulp Fiction.
Yep, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's-
Hey.
It probably is a game, honestly.
Number 7, League of Legends.
Okay.
Surprised he didn't put that as number 1.
Yeah.
Number 6, Hopscotch.
Okay.
Number 5, Chinese checkers.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's.
Hey,
I
that's
would put that
a
on my list.
that's
What about Mahjong?
it's a legend.
Easy.
That
Easy.
that definitely
Easy
came.
buffet.
That definitely
Number
came out this
4, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
year. Okay.
Perfect.
Number 3, Banjo-Tooie.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a classic.
Number 2, Galaga.
I would have never guessed that Galaga and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas came out in the same year. I mean,
See, the golden year of gaming.
there we go.
According to IGN.
there
We're
we
really-
go.
And number 1 game
Yeah.
of 2012, League of Legends.
All right, there we go.
Shit.
Thank.
Just a thing.
That's about it.
That's about it.
That's the whole. That's all.
Join us next year.
Well,
Let's do a little. A few. Where the hell are you going anyway?
A few words.
We gotta
Just
eat.
can I get some words?
Am
in?
I going?
Let's eat.
Are you
Let's
going?
go eat.
I guess.
Okay.
Where are we
I
going?
got Steak and Shake.
Then we gotta go talk to
Cards.
Tara about some shirts.
Just real quick. Let's do a few smaller awards. Just real quick awards.
Real quick.
What do you best music?
Country music.
I'm gonna say
Country music.
In a video game, Shadow Class HD Collection.
Okay.
Metal Gear Solid 3 soundtrack.
Hey, I got that for Christmas.
Combat Arms soundtrack.
Pretty good. Hey, that's a gem. Best title screen.
Combat Arms splash screen.
Come back to me. Give me a second.
I liked the Max Payne 3's.
Once
title
again,
screen.
Shadow Class HD Collection.
Also, well,
You
this
can
for
listen to both the songs. That's
Thank
the
you.
only reason.
keep it
Hooah!
rolling.
Roll back those prices.
Best. Now, the last one was best title screen, which I gave to Max Payne 3. Now this one is best title theme song.
Oh, is that even a question? Combat Arms.
See, now, personally, I would give it easily to Dragon's
Dogma.
Dragon's
How
Dogma.
dare you?
Heard it here first. Anyone else got any jokes?
That's about it. At the
best,
jokes.
best Hideo Kojima.
Best Hideo Kojima of 2012.
Combat Arms.
That's a good one.
Hayden, what'd you say? See, personally, I would.
Zone of the Enders HD Collection.
Personally, I would give it to Moby Dick Studios.
Yeah.
Best. Wait, what?
For
My favorite.
Best gaming company.
best Hideo Kojima.
Best
My
gaming
favorite
company.
Hideo Kojima is definitely Joe.
No, my favorite
Who?
Joakim Mogren.
My favorite Hideo Kojima was Snake, old Snake looking at new Snake with what was it? The Twitter
Perfect.
post.
With reindeer
That
horns.
sounds
Reindeer
great.
horns.
Hayden. Let's
Thank
move
you.
on.
Best.
Favorite Hideo
Best
Kojima.
gaming company.
Best. Best
outta
game.
here.
Best gaming developer.
Easily Nexon. Nexon by a mile.
Nexon.
Nexon Mobile.
Nexon America.
Herc. What, best gaming developer.
Whew, I don't know.
Now,
I'm
personally,
not prepared for this at all.
I would just happen. I would just give it.
Hey, easy.
Would you? I'm doing a fucking podcast. I'd personally give it to Hideo Kojima.
I'd probably give it to Hideo
for
Kojima
best
too.
studio.
Who the fuck does this dog think he is? Or she
It's
is?
a she. She thinks she's a girl.
Best.
What
What
was
else? What else do they
This
do?
is way too. I gotta take a
Best.
I got
Game.
to Tara about some Boy Scout
We
shirts.
already wasn't that what the top 10 list was?
I hate a lot of them.
Best game.
Yeah. I don't. What are the? I don't got any jokes.
Then how about you just cut it short?
Best fake video game trailer that's actually for Metal Gear Solid 5.
Which?
The Phantom Pain.
See, I would have gone with Mario's Banjo 2.
Oh,
I think that would have been
see,
good.
that's close.
But that
close
really
second.
cut it on,
Close
on the time.
Yeah.
Close second. Where's Hayden?
He was yelling at us. We gotta go.
That's about. That's the gems of 2012. A lot of awards. A lot of good stuff this year.
That was
A
a good
lot
year.
of bad stuff.
Couple of shits.
Couple of shits. Resident Evil 6 took a couple shits on my face. Hayden, what's your best shit of 2012?
My favorite piece of shit for 2012 was Call of Duty Black
Now,
Ops 2.
I think you misunderstood. It's your favorite shit, not your favorite piece of shit.
Oh, okay. Well,
Please
my
re-answer
favorite
accordingly.
shit, then, of course, would have to be
Leon S. Kennedy. from
Leon S.
Resident Evil
Kennedy
6.
campaign Resident Evil 6. That was a shit. You got
So
1
what-
minute.
Anyone else got any final thoughts for 2012?
I hope they come out with Combat Arms 2 at some point.
4 more years.
See, it's a free-to-play game that keeps going forever, so I don't know why they'd make a sequel. They could just update it. I don't know. I mean,
Patch. We're patching. 18-hour patch.
Hayden, you got any final thoughts of the year?
Here's my final thought. I would love for you to end on it if we're all ready.
Anyone else got any?
Hey,
you
I'm
got any
good to
final
go.
thoughts?
I'm good to go.
I would just like to say once again, I played a couple. Who fucking cares? You are Hayden final.
Fuck the gold, fuck the king, and fuck 2012.
Thank you, and see ya
4
next
more years.
year.
4 more years. 4 more years. Happy
Happy New Year.
Everyone give me a clap.